Hello, everyone. It is Manifest with Sherbear time. As you can see, I have a microphone today. I use this microphone to record my meditations, and I was like, why not? Let's try it on the live. Let's see if it can improve my voice quality and make me sound a little bit more clear. Okay, we're trying to level up the live. So please let me know if you can hear me. If not, I'm just going to jump right into it. My name is Sherry. I'm a manifestation coach. I'm also a registered nurse, but my passion is helping people. But to level up my passion, it's teaching people how to manifest heaven on earth. Okay. Hi, Giovanna. So I'm going to talk about this one thing that I want you to try, right? And I'm going to challenge you all. I want you for the next week of your life to make a conscious effort to do this one thing that will rapidly change number one, your self concept, and number two, your 3D experience. And that one thing that I want you to do is assigning good meaning to everything that you experience. Now, I know if you're in the law of assumption community, this is not something new. You've heard this many, many times. But I'm going to explain to you, one, how to do it, and two, how to implement it in your reality, even in the most like negative circumstances, or even when you're feeling super sad or hopeless, to assign a positive meaning to it. Okay. So when it comes to moving through your third dimensional experience, you have to realize that you are quite literally creating every single thing that shows up, good or bad. It's all moved into motion by you. It goes imagination first and then the 3D world second. So if you're currently dealing with an undesirable circumstance, let's use a third party, for example, right? There's two ways you can react to it. The one way that you can react to it is by saying, okay, they're with her now or they're with him now. I'm never chosen. They're probably saying to them what I always wanted them to say to me, or whatever the case may be, right? Now, when you do that, what you're not realizing is you're staying, and we're going to use my props again, right? I love my little flashcards here. You're staying in a reality where you're giving it meaning for you to keep not getting what you want. And you're looking at reality going, I'm manifesting what's going on, right? Why do I keep experiencing the same thing? What that does every time you do and say those things is it keeps you in the reality of not getting what you want. Manifestation is trusting in the unseen. It's not needing evidence to know that you are deserving, worthy, and are capable of getting what you want. It's the awareness that whatever I embody in the imagination, that's what will move it into physical form. So if you're dealing with a third party in this reality, you got to look at it and say, fuck, I've manifested something that I quite frankly don't like to experience. Everything in the 3D is meaningless. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Everything in the 3D is meaningless. You are giving meaning to everything. So even a third party, even getting dumped or rejected, whatever the case may be, can all be assigned as a good thing for that isolated experience, right? In order for you to move into a reality, we're going to use our next prop. Let's use a pretty prop for this one, right? The Huda Beauty world, okay? Where everything's pretty, right? I like this because I like the way this blush looks, so that's why this is pretty to me. But in this reality over here, right? You're already living life. You already feel chosen. You're not worried about another man or woman because you know that you're number one. You're irreplaceable. You're unforgettable. You're so worthy. You're so deserving. You don't need evidence of anything. You just know who you are. You don't need people to validate you. You validate yourself in this reality. So what happens is, in order to change from this reality of shit, you start giving everything that's showing up that really is neutral. Physical reality is meaningless. You're giving it the meaning. So when you look at a third party, you look at getting dumped, look at getting rejected, you look at getting cheated on, and you go down the victim consciousness hole and you blame other people and you wonder why you're not getting what you want. you're literally giving it all that meaning. And because you're the creator, it has to keep getting mirrored back. The mirror of reality has to keep showing you that. But if you look at it, for example, now we're going to talk about how you can assign things, okay? Because I had a client the other day with a third party, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I told her. You look at it, and one, you say, okay, thank you, whoever the, let's say, third party is, or the person, for showing me that I haven't been feeling good enough. I haven't been feeling chosen. I haven't been feeling worthy. God bless you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't realize that I'm having these thoughts that are very clearly showing me who I don't want to be, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you gratitude. I'm going to love you. I'm going to love the circumstance. I'm going to love the belief because I really have nothing to fear because I created it anyways. And then I'm going to say, because you're showing me what I do want to be, now I'm moving into the reality over here where I do feel chosen. I do feel good enough. I'm not threatened by anyone. I wish everyone well because I'm someone who's truly happy. And just a tip, you guys, the people that are the most condescending and rude towards you in the 3D, those are the people that feel the most constricted internally themselves. Okay, yes, I know physical reality is a mirror, but unless you assume otherwise for someone, people are going to show up with different personalities. Now, you can assume their personality changes towards you, and that's what you'll experience, right? But just general, right? We have general assumptions. People that are rude, condescending, and, you know, this, that, and the third, they're the people that feel the most constricted and the most helpless in their 3D. Pay attention to that, and you'll see what I'm saying is true. Anyways, and that doesn't affect you at all because you can change that, but you want to be someone who's happy is my point. You want to be someone who isn't, you're not blaming anyone. You're not angry because you know you're the creator. You're thriving. Look at all the people in your life that are thriving and happy. You will notice that those people do not blame others, do not gossip, right? They're in the moment. They're loving life. They have too much zest for manifesting their dream life, whether they realize they're manifesting it or not. Okay. Now let's use another example. Let's say you're in this reality over here and you're manifesting money and then boom, a bill comes and you got to spend, let's say 10,000 on something. And that's all you have. And you're like, oh my God, my whole savings is going towards this bill. Oh no, why me? Right. And you're assigning meaning. What you're doing unconsciously, subconsciously is assigning meaning that this is a bad thing. But if you look at it and you say, oh my God, every time I spend money, I get more money back. Thank God I had the money to pay for this. Of course, I always have the money to pay for everything that I need in my reality. I'm so blessed. Matter of fact, I have more than enough. I have 5, 10, 20 times more than what my bills ever are. You're going to see that the shitty circumstance dissipates so fast. Something's going to happen. Miracles will happen. Expect miracles to happen. You can literally look at a shitty circumstance and say, fuck, all you're showing me is that a miracle is about to happen. The universe will have to prove you right, and you'll have to get that miracle. So if you assign, and it doesn't even have to be things that are negative that are showing up. Let's say something shows up that's like mediocre or even good, and you want it to be even better than that, right? Because you know that you're the creator and you can have better and better. And you say, oh, this is showing me how good it can get, and it's only going to get better. That's what I'm learning from this, right? Then you'll see that it only gets better. So I want you to do this for a week. I want you to make a conscious intention not to fall prey to the 3D, not to focus on what you don't want, but to be focusing on what you do want. Okay. I was going to show you how pretty this blush is, but you can't really see it. But anyways, to focus on what you do want, okay, and be focused on how you can get a benefit from it. And if we want to talk about parallel realities, and I've talked about this a lot, and my last live was about that, so check that out if you haven't seen it yet. You're constantly moving yourself onto a parallel reality where you must get the benefit. No matter how shitty the thing may be that you maybe formerly would have thought of as a bad thing. Hi, everyone. Hi, guys. Sorry, when I go off on tangents, I try not to read the live comments because I'll get distracted. But I'm watching and I love you guys and thank you for being here. And thank you for all the likes and and for watching me. You guys are amazing. But anyways, see, I think I almost forgot what I was saying. That's why I can't read it. Anyways, reality is meaningless if you're always assigning a positive meaning to it. You're going to constantly be moving yourself out of all infinite parallel realities in the quantum field up to the reality of you receiving the benefit. It can't be any other way, because that's how this third dimensional experience works. You have to get a benefit out of everything if you assign that meaning to it. And I know it can be tough when you're in the 3D. I know that moving through the human experience, we have these low level emotions in the shit reality. That's a normal part of the human experience. And we got to look at those lower emotions and give them gratitude, because they're showing us contrast. They're expanding our consciousness. They're showing us duality. They're showing us very clearly what we do want. How would you know without a doubt what you do want if you've never experienced the opposite? You wouldn't know for certain unless you experience the opposite. That's why any villain in your reality is only expanding your consciousness, is only showing you more and more how powerful you are, is only giving you an opportunity more and more to manifest the reality that you want. Okay. So that's how I want you to start viewing reality. You are not a victim. You are a chooser of your experience. No one is doing this to you. You're doing it all yourself. So take accountability. With taking accountability is empowerment. On that note, I love you guys. I am going to go. Have a beautiful Sunday evening. If you want coaching with me, one-to-one and group coaching, the link will be down below. And if you don't want coaching with me and you want a visual workbook that I have a Shift into Your States Dream Reality ebook that is linked below. And if you use the code Sherbear in all caps, you get an extra 20% off. My book also comes with a neuroscience reprogramming meditation for the brain that combines energy psychology, which will supercharge the programs that you have running the brain now to be in alignment with the version of you in parallel reality that already exists, by the way. And I love you guys too. And thank you guys. That's already living out your desire. So I appreciate and love you guys so much. Have a beautiful Sunday. Bye.